St. Margaret's Academy has stood for over a century, its brick walls stained with age and the whispers of thousands of students who have passed through its halls. The story begins when Ellie transfers to St. Margaret's midway through her sophomore year. On her first day, she notices something strange. Classroom 213 at the end of the east wing is always empty, yet the lights are always on. When she asks her new friends about it, they exchange nervous glances. "We don't talk about 213, says Maya, the girl who volunteered to show her around. "Just ignore it like everyone else does." But Ellie can't ignore it. Each day as she passes by, she swears she can hear the faint sound of chalk on a blackboard, though the room appears completely vacant through the small window in the door. One afternoon, Ellie stays late for debate club. Walking back to her locker, she notices the door to 213 is slightly ajar. She hesitates, then pushes it open. Inside, the room looks ordinary. Desks arranged in rows, motivational posters on the walls, a teacher's desk at the front. But unlike the rest of the school's modernized classrooms, this one seems frozen in time. Old-fashioned chalkboards instead of whiteboards. No computer, no digital projector. As she steps further in, the temperature drops dramatically. Her breath forms clouds in the suddenly frigid air. On the chalkboard, written in elegant cursive, is today's date, and beneath it, a list of student names, including hers. A voice behind her says, "You're late for class, Eleanor." She turns to find an elderly woman in vintage clothing standing by the now closed door. "How do you know my full name?" Ellie asks, backing away. The woman smiles, but it doesn't reach her eyes. "I make it my business to know all my students. You're the first to visit in quite some time." Looking around, Ellie notices the classroom has changed. The desks now hold students whose faces seem slightly transparent, all staring straight ahead. "Class is about to begin," the woman says. "We've been waiting for you." Ellie runs for the door, yanks it open, and bursts into the hallway. When she looks back, room 213 is dark and empty again, the door firmly closed. The next day, the principal announces that after years of being sealed off due to structural concerns, classroom 213 will finally be renovated and reopened. As workers begin to tear down the old chalkboard, they make a discovery. Behind it is a decades-old class roster, preserved like a time capsule. And at the bottom of the list, written in fresh chalk, is a single name: Eleanor Chen.